It is. And speaking of tough day, it's going to be hot. It's going to be heavy. It's in Tampa. I don't have to tell you. You know Tampa very well.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, both
Ooh.
of which are 3-0. Eagles come off a last-second win involving a blocked kick, and the Bucs come off a last-second win involving a blocked kick against them. So wild stuff there. Both are 3-0. Cam, I have some feelings about this game. I feel like the Eagles have had a hard time in Tampa, but it's interesting. It's
Yeah.
not as simple as to say Tampa's banged up, because they are, right? But they're also going to be getting some help. So sounds like Chris Godwin might return. Even though they lost Mike Evans, they might have Chris Godwin to go with Ibuka. And then in addition to that, Tristan Wirfs is expected to make his season debut. He's the best left tackle in the game.
Yeah. That's Jake. That's a plus right there, right? One goes out, the other comes in. Got Tristan Wirfs back. Even though we're saying that, Jake, and I think I talked about this with the Eagles and the Rams game, I said that the Eagles unfortunately were going to win this. I went on a podcast, an Eagles podcast, and of course I was like, if I'm a betting man, I'm betting with the Eagles, but I'm going to go with the Rams. I chose correctly, and the Eagles, Jake, they're looking tough. One thing I will say about this Eagles offense, Kevin Patullo, he has to get A.J. Brown involved a little bit quicker, because that Rams game, he didn't get A.J. Brown involved until like the second half. He had 100 or so yards. But that first half, the Eagles got shut out. Saquon Barkley got shut out. I don't know if Saquon's going to get shut out a second time. He got shut out once, Jake. I don't know if he could get shut out again. So I think Saquon's going to go maybe for about 70 or 80 yards, 100 rushing yards compared to his 50 against the Rams. I think that defensive line for the Eagles is just tough to deal with, brother. And so they're going to have to give Bucky Irvin that football in the flat. They got Zach Bond on the defensive side, the linebacker spot. He's crushing it. But I think the Eagles win this one, Jake, in a tight one, 24-20. The Buccaneers, it was a little bit too close for comfort against the Jets, Jake. Like, they're supposed to be spanking on the Jets, and that game was a little bit too close for comfort. So I got the Eagles winning this one against the Bucs. How about you?
Yeah, it's not quite what we thought, right? The Jets being in that the way it was, but hey, I have the Eagles winning this game, 30-24. I think the Bucs are going to be in it all the way through, and I think they're going to give up a last-second big play to Dallas Goedert. My issue lies in the linebacker room. I have a lot of respect for Levante David. I think Servase Dennis is a good tackler. But as far as in coverage, I do think that's where you can exploit them. And I just think, looking at last week, the seam buster over the top to Dallas Goedert, which got them to within striking distance. They have that. They have Devontae Smith. They have A.J. Brown. They can win games. We just saw without Saquon Barkley going off. But what happens when he does? And then on top of that, they have that defense that, just wears you down. Jordan Davis lost a ton of weight, and you see it immediately. He just looks so much faster. He just looks so much faster. Him, Jalen Carter.
Spit boy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
I had to call it out. I mean,
it's going to be, let's put it this way. I don't love what's going on that right side of the Buccaneers offensive line. So for that reason, I'm going to say that the Eagles have enough there to win this game. It's going to be a fun game, though.
It is going to be a fun game. I will say that I want to call out Lane Johnson did go out in like that first quarter against the Rams. And so the Rams started licking their chops. Byron Young, Jared Verse, like, oh, great. Let's go to town. And the Eagles, they had a deep a tackle that was in. I can't think of his first prior, and then they put in Johnson after that. And so then when Johnson came in, things start flowing a little bit more. I think the Eagles, they fixed their issue. And so, of course, the issue, Lane Johnson not playing, that's like a Pro Bowler, Hall of Famer. Yeah. That's a different ball game, but they figured things out a little bit on that side of their offensive line. And I think that this game for the Buccaneers, they're going to have to press on that just a little bit more. They're going to have to press on that just a little bit more, see if they can find a chink in the armor. They're going to have to force turnovers. Jalen Hurts really hasn't turned the ball over like that. They're going to have to stop him from running. So it's going to be a true challenge, but I got the Eagles winning this one too.